1000.
On 1,000, 623. On 11,000 feet, 776.
7,500.
That's 2338.
17,500.
8,000 on 22.5.
That's 5547, descend and maintain 7,000. Let me know when you pick up the field. 1 o'clock, 15 miles.
7,000 will die, Travis 5447.
6 left, do not exceed 210 knots.
You want to see two guys that will
Center Pilatus Wings 2213 for 17,000 at powder, 250 on the speed, and we have X-ray.
Pilatus Jet 2, Denver approach, good morning, Denver altimeter 2970, final visual approach, runway 12 left at Metro.
35, speed 210.
Thank you, 210, chopper 2835.
Frontier 623, reduce speed to 210, contact approach 123.85.
2385 and 210 speed, 623.
Southwest 1185 is attaching 225 via the Highway US 50.
Southwest 1185, Denver approach, expect visual approach, runway 16 left.
Visual 16 left, Southwest 1185.
To maintain 200, unable for 210.
Repeat 776, that's fine, 200 knots, contact approach 125.75, let them know.
2575, feet 776.
American 376, expedite down to 1000, then reduce speed to 210.
Hold to 11, then slow to 220, American 376.
American 376, 210 at 11, please.
210 at 11, American 376. United 2476, 200, descending via T-Bar 3.
Pilatus Jet 2, contact approach 126.1.
26.1 for Pilatus Wings 2.
Is that United 2476?
Affirmative, and we're stopping at 19, United 2476.
United 2476, thank you. Plan a visual approach runway 26, Denver altimeter 2969er.
Roger, we'll expect that, United 2476.
Approach, TBM 940, Charlie Mike 167, descending 16,000 with Romeo.
American 1076, turn 10 degrees right, flight vector first sequence.
3776, thank you for that.
Sequence.
10 right, American 376.
November 940, Charlie Mike, Denver, good morning. Denver altimeter 2969er, information, Romeo turn at Centennial, plan runway 17 left.
Plan 17 left, I do have Romeo, Charlie Mike.
Thank you. American Crescent United 1029, contact approach 123.85.
2385, now 1029, good day.
November 940, Charlie Mike, descend and maintain 14,000.
Down to 14,000, Charlie Mike.
United 2476, descend via the arrival now for runway 26.
Descend via the arrival for runway 26, United 2476. Approach Skywest 4657, 236, descending via ski 3.
Skywest 4657, Denver approach, good morning, plan of visual approach runway 26, Denver altimeter 2969er.
Alright, plan of visual 26, we have Victor, Skywest 4657.
American 376, back to the left, heading 350, contact approach 125.75.
2575 back left 350, American 376.
Taylor approach weather at 643, 22-2, descending on the crash arrival with Victor.
Frontier flight 643, Denver approach, good morning, plan of visual approach runway 26, Denver altimeter 2969er.
Well, set up for 26, copy the altimeter, Frontier flight 643.
Approach verify runway 26 for Skywest 4657.
Skywest 4657, affirmative, runway 26.
Copy that, 26, thanks, Skywest 4657.
November 940, Charlie Mike, contact approach 121 point, correction 132.75, 3275.
3275, Charlie Mike.
30, maintain 10,000.
Left 230, then 1010,000, Southwest 2835.
Frontier 623, fly heading 220, maintain 90,000.
220 down to 90,000, 623.
Line 4122, maintain 170 knots to the east, contact tower 135.3.
170 to least to tower off 3530 on 4122. Denver approach, Alaska 682, 15,000, descending on the Flatty for 16 left.
Alaska 682, Denver approach, roger, fly heading 120, descend and maintain 10,000.
120 on the heading, down to 1010,000, Alaska 682.
Southwest 2338, towers 133.3. 6776, maintain 170 knots to grass.
72 grass, looking 776.
Heading 080, descend and maintain 7,000.
080, 7,000 at 1029.
American 376, reduce speed to 190, then descend and maintain 900,000.
190 to 9,000, American 376.
2776, contact tower 133.3, take care.
223, have a good day, 6776.
12512. United 1529, contact Denver Center 125.9, good day.
You have 070.
070, give a Jason.
Southwest 1185, descend and maintain 13,000, 13,000.
13,000, Southwest 1185.
The arrival, just disregard the altitudes and go all the way down to 11. I'll slow you when you get there.
We could do it.
Southwest 1185, reduce it to 210, contact approach 123.85.
2385, 210 on the 9, Southwest 1185.
Approach runway 16 left, descend via the runway 16 left transition now.
All right, back to 16 left, Skies 46 Pacific, thanks.
You're welcome. You only have about 10 miles to the transition. If you need a vector, let me know.
No, we'll get it in, thanks. Skies 46 Pacific.
Roger. Okay, who was the last call there?
Yeah, commuter 4250.
Go ahead.
Yeah, 4250.
This brings 13,000. Find a visual approach runway 26, so then also 2969er.
2969er, plan 260.
Left United 1029.
0623, descend and maintain 7,000.
7,623.
Yeah, 1029, maintain 170 knots is great to delete. Contact tower 135.3.
170 greater to delete 1353 and at 1029.
Southwest 2835, fly heading 200, intercept 16 left localizer.
200, intercept 16 left localizer, Southwest 2835.
Yeah, so we're 13,250 on speed, plan 26 with X-ray commuter 4250.
Commuter 4310, contact approach 125.75 today.
23 cleared, visual approach 16 left, 170 knots delete.
170 to leaks and cleared for the visual 16 left, 623.
Southwest 2835, reduce speed now to 170, then descend and maintain 7,000.
Slow to 170, then 7,000, Southwest 2835.
Alaska 682, descend and maintain 9,000, intercept localizer.
9,000, join the 16 left localizer, Alaska 682.
Southwest 1185, turn right heading 130, descend and maintain 9,000.
130, 9,000, Southwest 1185.
Hey, approach Southwest 105 with you, descending out of 15 for 11, heading 250 assigned.
Southwest 105, Denver approach, fly heading 230, maintain 10,000.
230 heading and descend maintain 10,000, Southwest 105. Approach Camden 850, 13,100 heading 190 knots.
Camden 850, Denver approach, roger. Southwest 2835, the airport's going to be 12 o'clock in 11 miles.
Insight, Southwest 2835.
Southwest 2835, cleared, visual approach 16 left.
Cleared visual 16 left, Southwest 2835.
Alaska 682, reduce speed to 190.
Go to 190, Alaska 682.
Frontier 623, contact tower 135.3, good day.
Going to tower 623, good day. For descending via the Nix, landing west, information Victor.
Skywest 509, uniform Denver approach, good morning. Find a visual approach runway 26. Reduce speed now to 250, then descend and maintain 14,000.
Reduce speed now 250, then descend and maintain 14,000, runway visual 26, Skies 509 uniform.
American 1662, descend now, maintain 13,000.
Down to 13, American 1662.
United 2476, contact approach 125.75.
2575, United 2476.
77 over departure, radar contact. United 1720, contact Denver Center 125.9, good day.
Aircraft and runway insight, Alaska
Alaska 682, clear visual approach 16 left.
Clear visual approach 16 left, Alaska 682.
Southwest 105, reduce speed to 210.
210 speed, Southwest 105.
Southwest 1185, maintain 210 knots or greater, please.
210, no greater, Southwest 1185.
Alaska 682, reduce speed to 170, maintain 170 knots, delete.
Okay, 170 to Leeds, Alaska 682.
Gamma Jet 850, view sun to maintain 1000.
11, 11,000, Gamma Jet 850.
And 662.
American 1662, another thing. Just turn left heading 275. That'll be a flight vector for this sequence.
Okay, left turn 275, that's 1662.
Thank you.
Maintain 8,643.
Yeah, 2476, reduce speed down to 210.
Approach 210, now 2476.
Yeah, 2476, that's actually reduced speed to 190.
Alright, slow all the way to 190, now 2476.
Commuter 4310, descend and maintain 7,000, then was off the left 2 miles.
7,000, we're looking, commuter, Air 4310.
Commuter 4210, no problem, it's like 9 o'clock and 2 miles.
Commuter 4250, turn left heading 010.
010, Commuter 4250.
In American 1662, pick up the rate of descent, please. Descend and maintain 2000.
Reduce speed to 150, contact tower 135.3.
150 and 35.3, good day, Alaska 682.
Southwest 1185, view sun to maintain 8000.
Okay, 250 now, and then publish on 255.
And then say.
Commuter 4310, clear visual approach right 26, maintain 170 knots per greater.
Guess I'll mute that for right now. What's up, guys? Been a while since I've done a FedEx flight. And I chose this flight because I found out some news about the Inibuilds A300 series. So I figure if I fly it on the stream, it'll remind me to tell people as they pop in about the freeware Inibuilds that's coming to town. So I'm still waiting for this thing to load. It always takes like 15 minutes for some reason. So we're doing FedEx, flying on PilotEdge. It's not too busy online today. It's pretty quiet. Still have plenty of drones though. So going for a little bit of a long haul here. Move my chat window over here. All right, so we're doing this flight. We're doing a Candle 5 out of Oakland, KX, Lotion, Shafter, Ziggy 7 arrival. We'll probably shoot, I don't know, we'll probably end up shooting an ILS because it was pretty IMC conditions in the LA area, as you can see. It's broken at 1,800 feet, broken at 22, so it's pretty overcast. I don't know if it's going to be like that when we arrive, but right now it's pretty socked in. We're going to go with a zero fuel weight at 269.9er. Going to go 24.1 on the fuel, 2699. Oakland is 3004. Taking off runway 30. Their information X-ray. Ontario's landing west. And Oakland is CBD-LC capable and PDC, but we're going to use CBD-LC. We are categorized as a heavy aircraft for turbulent air. All right, Oakland, Ontario, 31 LAX, alternate IFR, FedEx 3650, A306. All that looks good. That did put 310. Okay, just wanted to make sure. So we are parked, or we will be parked here. Should probably get a taxi instruction to take Bravo Whiskey to 30. On my laptop, I have this document up because it's the easiest way for me to find frequencies on my laptop, and the quick reference the elevation with the altimeter setting once we get that from current ATIS. So I always have the runway that I'm going to be using on my laptop, so that way you have all the appropriate frequencies, everything you need. Do the candle 5 out of here, top altitude 10,000, climb at heading 296 to 520, then Lee J, pop, 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 pop. All right, to KX transition. So we'll set 2,000 initial, and then we climb to 10,000 on the KX, and then Lotion. Almost done. Loading. By the time I'm done this briefing, it will be good to go. Usually they give me a magic to cross at 14,000, but because that's 30 miles. But we'll go with what the chart says, which is expect 14,000 at 250 knots at flavor. So we'll make sure that is set. And then there is usually an instruction to cross Palmdale, or 10 miles northwest of Palmdale at flight level 240. So we'll put that in when we're in the air. And then we'll do the approach from Pettis, DME, or not DME, whatever that nav aid is called. I can't think of it now. Just totally screwed it up. And then FedEx parks, actually the FedEx terminal is up there, so I guess I could still do 26 left and then use Kilo as a high-speed exit. 26 left is Cat 3. Although I can do 26 right, and that's got a 200. Yeah, let's do 26 right. That way we have a longer runway, and parking is here. You got 12,000 foot runway. That's fine. Oakland and Ontario. Slight crosswind. Overcast 18. And Oakland is just a few clouds. Wind right down the runway. FedEx. So do Oakland, already got that set. There's no ice. There's barely any clouds. All right, let me sign in here.
Connected to PilotEdge.
And let me do studio mode. reload the weather. All right. Get the Deer's nav lined up. Get till June 16. Oakland to Ontario. And Oakland's GPS location for center field is 3743. So that's right, 122.13. So that's all good. Do a line. Alright, I am going with 0 fuel weight of 269.9er. Fuel today is 24.1. Load her up. And we'll come up here and we'll do fire suppression checks on the cargo fire system. All that is good. Get that set. APU fire test. And we'll kick on the APU here. Accelerating. Do max cool. Got 17 quarts of oil. Hydro is full. APU generator is available. We'll switch that over in a little bit. Plenty of bleed air for engine start. Cooling things off. And our fuel is 24.3. That's all good. Grab ATIS. Oakland is 4 feet elevation. We are doing, just need to monitor ground. We're going to get CPDLC. So we're Oakland South, 121.75. And tower 430 is 127.2. ATIS 133.77.
Metropolitan Oakland Airport, ATIS information Yankee. 1753 Zulu. Wind 250 at Niner. Visibility 10.
241 Albuquerque Center, descend via the Bruiser 1 arrival. Runway
2.7. Altitude runway 3004.
left.
Arriving departing runway 28 left. 28 right. 3033. Visual approaches in use. ILS runway 30 approach in use. VFR departures contact clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Yankee. Metropolitan Oakland Airport, ATIS information Yankee. 1753 Zulu. Wind 250 at Niner. Visibility 10. Sky condition, clear. Temperature 19. Dew point 7. Altimeter 3004. Arriving and departing runways 28 left.
Alright, 3004. I can turn that back on now. And that matches the field, reported field elevation. I guess I can start my ACARS.
Seattle Center, Sky 315 is Signal McGrath and Wenatchee, Canton Park, please.
Sky 315, IFR cancellation received. Thanks. Have a good day.
Thanks for your help as well.
Download our ACARs. And we're going to flight level 310. All that looks legit. Alright, bon voyage. Now I need CBD LC. And we'll get our clearance. Now we'll go login. Your FedEx 3650. That will take about 30 seconds or so. Get an ATC message. Most of the time you want to get your clearance before you start punching in flight plan stuff, because just in case you don't get what you file, you don't want to redo everything. Alright, ATC message, next, standby. You gotta hit standby, otherwise after about 90 seconds this will go away. If you hit standby it will stay up here forever. Cleared Ontario, Candle 5, kayaks as filed, climb via the SID, expect 310 and 10, departure 135.1. And we're gonna squawk 61 tree 7. We'll accept. That closes out the CBDLC clearance. So no surprises there. Just going to climb via the SID, so 2010. And Coast Pilot with the resubscription. Hey man, 20 months, holy cow. We have been streaming for a minute, haven't we? Hey, I appreciate it, buddy. I really do. I appreciate you hanging out or hanging in with me for as long as you have. Let me see if this subscriber thing still works. My little F-18 flyby. Awesome. Much appreciated. All right. So
That was 250. Contacts Phoenix approach 128.65.
window heat and you see emergency lights are on. I think I have to turn these things on.
Phoenix approach southwest 250, descending down through 16,600 via the Hydro 1.
And then you gotta wait 5 minutes before you change.
That was 250. Phoenix approach. Thanks for kilo. Altimeter's 207.6. Back vector visual approach. Runway 25 left.
I think my dog's whining to go outside. Hey, Dash, what's up, buddy?
25 left.
Right back. Let me let my dog out.
250.
Okay, 241. You stepped on somebody. Say again.
Alright, I'll have to get up again in a few minutes to let him back inside. Alright, so we're going to import a flight plan, which is plane's pretty easy to do. This is that hoppy thing that this airplane has. So we can request the route, which comes from SimBrief. Already ran the report. So company route. So all that is good. 3650, 310, 60. The winds are fine. So we'll go Oakland, SID 30, Candle, and kayaks, I believe, is accurate. Let me double check here. Candle, yeah, that's right. All right, so we'll insert the departure, and then we'll come down here to Ontario, and we're going to do 26 right this time from Pettis, and that is on the Ziggy 7 from EHF. So we'll insert that, and then flavor shows on the charts. Let me double check. Ontario arrival Ziggy 7 flavor 14,250. Flavor at 14,250. So that is good. We need to grab our wind data. Insert the winds. All right, so now all the winds are in there. Block fuel. It's 24.1. And 269.9er for 0 fuel weight. CG for that is 27.1. And Oakland 30. It says distance and bearing to the threshold of the runway, so it's like quick reference if you need to get back to the runway. You can just click program and it will tell you which way to turn to get to the threshold. Come down here for performance. We need our METAR. Oakland. Send. Print.
At 241, contact Phoenix approach 128.65.
And we'll send that to perf at runway 30. We're going to do, and we'll leave the air on, 15 flex, grab our winds, make sure it matches this printout. .280 at 7. So we'll change that to 9. 19. And that is fine. We'll compute our flex.
Phoenix approach, United 241 is descending through flight level 190 to 13,000, or via the Bruiser 1.
49.
United 241 Phoenix approach, advise with the ATIS altimeter 207.6, expect visual approach, runway 25 left.
B2 150,
2976,
60,
and we'll advise when we get the ATIS, and we're expecting runway 25 left, United 241.
United 241, correction. Let's make a visual approach, runway 26.
Visual approach, runway 26 for United 241.
2000 profile, and our initial heading out of here is 296 on a heading, and we'll do nav. And as long as it's been more than 5 minutes, which it has, it's been 6, so reset that. APU, disconnect.
Phoenix approach United 241, we need to jump off COM 1, we'll report back, we gotta pick up the ATIS.
And 241 on.
Alright, now my dog's barking to come back in, so I'll be right back.
Southwest 250, contact Phoenix approach 120.4.
120.4, Southwest 250. Phoenix approach, Southwest 250, descending through 9,000 via the Hydro 1 with Kilo.
Southwest 250, Phoenix approach, thank you. Fly present, heading vectors for the visual approach, runway 25 left, descend and maintain 6,000.
Present heading, vectors for the visual, 25 left, descend and maintain 6,000.
Okay, that should be it for distractions for a little bit. Susie's out shopping, so it's just me and the dog right now. Ghost Pilot, we should get him a dog door for his next birthday, right? I could get a cat door for all that, because he's so small.
Phoenix approach United 241 with you, and we do have Kilo for Sky Harbor.
Alright,
so 241
we need to do flex 53.
Indicated airspeed is 259 for United 241.
Roger.
So we're looking for a 98.3 and 1 for takeoff, so that's
we're Channel 1 Charlie, Mike Aspen,
plenty of power.
Clarence. Your aircraft designator code is invalid. What type of aircraft are you?
We're a Piper Aero 333.
Aero 3, standby.
Ground ops, loader, remove that, field truck, air stairs, and we're running off of APU, so we're good there. Check our lights.
Round the cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call us through the menu when you're ready to go. Round the cockpit, the tow's driving up now.
Check our fire, suppression.
We're Channel 1 Charlie Mike. Looks like your appropriate designator code for the Turbo Aero 3 is Papa 28 Sierra. Altitude you filed for direction of travel is invalid. 16, are you able 17?
We are able to do 17. And for the, I tried to put the Piper P828R, but it only let me do 4 characters unless I was doing something wrong. 1 Charlie Mike.
You are doing something wrong. The aircraft designator code can only be a maximum of 4 characters. So your Piper Aero designator is Papa 28 Sierra.
Got it, understood. Thank you, sir. 1 Charlie Mike.
Doors. are all shut.
All doors and hatches are closed. We're
Yeah,
connecting
241, contact Phoenix approach 120.4.
Do
120.4 for United 241.
GCAS. We're squawking 6137.
Approach United 241, 9,300 descending via the bruiser.
At 241, Phoenix approach, roger. Southwest 250, expect vector to final.
Looks like vector is final, Southwest 250.
Beacon light on. Raccoons can come. Lick his face as he sleeps. Yeah, I don't want any raccoons in my house, that's for sure. Alright. Take off the brake.
Okay, push is commencing. Go ahead and start the engines.
Go to starter number, or letter A. Kick on engine 2 here. And 2 gets to about 22, and we'll introduce some fuel. Coach pilot says we take turns checking in, dog door closed and secured. Yeah, right. I have to add it to my checklist. Add some fuel here. A little bit of a
250,
Boeingism on an Airbus.
Heading at 280, descend and maintain 5,000. Southwest 250, turn left heading 280, descend and maintain 5,000.
It's pretty loud.
Left turn 280 and down to 5,000, Southwest 250.
Gen came online. Start engine 1.
Aspirin clearance from 291 Charlie Mike, information Whiskey Quest I-4 Denver.
Operations complete. Set the brakes.
1 Charlie Mike, yeah, it's going to be full route. Clearance is on request, stand by, but I've got to put a route.
Stand by, we're disconnecting the tow now.
Close out all these Firefox pages I don't need.
Southwest 250, continue left turn heading 260, airport will be 12 o'clock, it's about 11 miles, let me know when you have it.
Southwest 250, airport in sight.
Southwest 250 is cleared visual approach, runway 25 left.
Cleared visual approach 25 left, Southwest 250.
Do flaps 15, 15 for
Just disconnected and bypass pin
takeoff.
removed. Signals on the right. We'll see you.
Cabin oxygen on. And coast pilot. Oh, any word on the wonky Q400 performance? That was completely my fault. I think you're fine to update it. That was my fault. That plane is different. The way it handles the airfoil, like the winds and everything, or how the air goes over the wings. So I can't remember the terminology they use, but basically because I was climbing slower than that plane is made to climb out at, it was creating a drag. Like the climb angle was dragging, because you had even mentioned that the nose up was it looked like it was too high, and that's in fact what was going on. So by me trying to climb at 140 knots caused drag, and I wasn't able to get a vertical speed. So once I found out what I was doing wrong, I reflew the same version, and I had increase the speed. Here, I'll tell you what the actual speeds are supposed to be. I wrote it down. And then my climb performance passing through 15,000 feet with the same loadout, same weather, temperature, and all that, because I flew the same flight afterward. Where I was getting before was like 400 feet per minute. I was over 1,100 feet per minute at like 190 knots. So the trick with that plane is to make sure your speeds are up, because I guess the wings are narrow and they have to have you have to have a pretty good speed to keep the vertical speed going, which I didn't understand initially. So it says 200 indicated to 15,000, and then you can slow to 185 indicated up to flight level 190, and then you can go only as low as 160 all the way up to flight level 250, which is basically the ceiling. So I've made a note that I'm not going to try to fly that thing above flight level 210 from now on, unless there's some sort of mountainous terrain that goes that high, but I can't think of anything. So the other notes that he said was, and this was strictly from the developer's mouth, he said 210 indicated to 15,000 with 5 degrees pitch, or 185 to 200 5 degrees pitch, or 160 knots all the way up. So that was what he said, and I just lowered it a little bit on the speed, but yeah. So 5 degree pitch is the most pitch you need, otherwise you run into the problems that I was having.
Pilot training program. You can find information on the program on the PilotEdge homepage under Pilot Resources. We'll recommend the I ratings. Do you have the airport in sight now?
We do have the airport in sight for United 241.
United 241, cleared visual approach runway 26 and contact tower 118.7.
Contact tower 118.7 and cleared visual runway 26, United 241.
Flight controls, we got that, and that. So yeah, man, you're definitely good to update to the current version. Once I knew what I was doing wrong, then everything was all good.
Phoenix Tower, United 241, heavy visual runway 26.
United 241, Phoenix Tower, runway 26, clear to land. Wind 250 at 15, gust 22.
Runway 26, clear to land, United 241.
3-4, got those on. And got you instrument. Yeah, man, I just, like, with most planes, like, smaller planes, especially, like, even the King Air, you know, it's like you lose speed, you trade off speed for vertical speed. So I just assumed that, you know, slowing it up would have given me more vertical speed in the Q, the Dash 8, but I was actually making it worse. And Dad says, it may be closed and secured, but raccoons are shifty creatures. Yeah, I know, right? They'll find ways with that door. That's a good idea. I would never actually get a doggy door. I wouldn't want him just walking out. I want to know when he's out there, because, like, especially, he's getting old, and if he were, I know you can lock those doors, but if I forget to lock the door and he goes outside in the hot sun or something like that, like this week alone here in Florida, we're going to have a heat index of over 100 degrees, and so there's a few reasons why I would not do that.
But Foxtrot all the way down to the end of Foxtrot 13. Hold short of runway 25 right.
Okay, right turn at Golf 3, Foxtrot all the way down into Foxtrot 13 and hold short of 25 right at Foxtrot 13, Southwest 250.
Let's get our ATIS.
VFR departures, contact clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Yankee.
Still Yankee, so the performance, everything is still the same. All right. It's weird. Very bright white. Might be the sun reflection off of it doing that. We missed that. Oh, his correcting him on the radio, I'm assuming is what you mean. Yeah, I didn't hear all of it. You're right. I did not hear all of it. Good afternoon, Oakland ground, FedEx 3650 heavy cargo ramp with Yankee, ready to taxi.
FedEx 3650 heavy, Oakland ground, runway 30, taxi via Bravo and Whiskey.
30 via Bravo and Whiskey, FedEx 3650 heavy.
FedEx, correction, Southwest 250, Foxtrot 13, cross runway 25 right, straight ahead to the ramp. This frequency is fine. Have a great day.
Foxtrot 13, cross 25 right, straight ahead to the ramp, and stay on this frequency, Southwest 250.
At 241 left there, Bravo 7, join Charlie 7, Charlie to the terminal, this frequency.
Bravo 7, Charlie 7, Charlie to the terminal for United 241, thanks.
Alright, so 296, 2000 below Lee J, Candle. Roger Dodger, on our way. Sometimes learn from others. I believe it's called induced drag. I'm going to look up the forum post. I'll get you the exact terminology he used, because it was like, I even said thanks for the engineering lesson. You can tell the guy that told me what was going on. Was definitely an engineer, like an aviation engineer. X-Plane forums. I'm going to look at my laptop here, see if I can find that post. Profile. Okay. He says he called it parasitic drag. I'm not even sure what the definition of that would be, but it just, parasitic was the word he used. P-A-R-A-S-I-T-I-A-C, parasitic drag. It's very cool. I never even considered that, so I'll turn on some pitot heats here. Do takeoff config, test is normal. We'll switch to tower, and departure is 35-1. Do some lights, camera, and action. And we're gonna flex 98.3 Oakland Tower, FedEx 3650 heavy, holding short 30.
FedEx 3650 heavy, Oakland Tower, wind at 250 at 9 runway 30, clear for takeoff.
30, clear for takeoff, FedEx 3650 heavy. Alright, we'll do arm the spoilers, which is strictly an Airbus thing apparently, because the Boeing I've been flying doesn't, you don't arm those. We'll do brake. We'll leave the packs on. We got plenty of runway. Looking for 98.3 N1. Should stabilize. There we go. Power set. A little bit of a left crosswind here. Rotate about 150 knots roughly. B1 rotate. Positive rate, gear coming up. And we'll do flaps 1.
FedEx 3650, heavy, contact NorCal departure.
Over to departure, FedEx 3650 heavy, see ya. Set that, 135.1. NorCal departure, FedEx 3650 heavy, climbing via the Candle 5, leaving 1,200.
FedEx 3650 heavy, NorCal departure, radar contact.
I do want to hold back here about 230 in the climb. After Lee J, we can go up to 10,000. Alright, so now we'll bump this up to 10,000. Do profile, 2,000, 230 in this turn here. Get rid of that. I'm on nav mode, right? Yep. Gears up. Flaps are fine for right now. As soon as I make this turn, we'll speed her up. Left turn, Clyde. Comes the Chase building I always look for when I make this turn here. Alright, let's increase our speed to 250. Take the flaps out the rest of the way.
FedEx 3650 heavy, climb and maintain flight level 190.
Climb, maintain flight level 190, FedEx 3650 heavy. It's Chase Center 190. We can don't have to worry about that restriction anymore. Let's lower the sounds a tad. Alright, gear up, packs are on, flaps are up, gear handle neutral, flaps 0, nav mode is on, speed brake, spoilers unarmed. Ignition is normal, it's not inclement weather, so we were fine on that, and climb should be in climb mode, which it is on auto, verified, terrain don't need, waypoint direct, don't need weather radar on, even though this has weather radar, but we're okay. Landing lights are on. We'll turn them off at 10,000, and then we'll check cabin pressure and whatnot. Sometimes, let me get back to chat here. Sometimes you're causing the plane to work too hard. I've heard of that before. Yeah, like it makes sense. Like once you said that, like it's like a light bulb went off. Like I got it, you know. But only because that plane has a weird way, like everything about that plane is different. Like the way it lands, like you have to do a power in landing on that, otherwise you'll just fall out of the sky. So it's a challenge plane, but I really love that plane. It's just freaking awesome aircraft. All right, 10,000. We'll go to profile. Kick up the speed here. Lights off. So one of the reasons I was flying this plane, so it would remind me to tell you guys the good news, which most of you probably already are aware of this, at least those that have Microsoft Flight Simulator. So the Microsoft Flight Simulator in November, I believe, is their 40-year anniversary, which is pretty cool. I mean, you know, it's the first flight sim that came out years and years ago. Like doing my flybys and turns. So they're going to be releasing like a whole lot of aircraft for free in November, a lot like a bonus aircraft, and that's pretty cool. And Inibuilds apparently have joined forces with Microsoft in a partnership, and they are releasing their A310 for free. And I never bought the A310 because it's basically the same thing as this plane, the A300. Just like, why would I spend another $60, $70 on basically the same airplane? The A310...
FedEx 3650, heavy contact Oakland Center 127.45.
Oakland Center 127.45, FedEx 3650 heavy. 12745. Now we don't need to say heavy anymore. Oakland Center, FedEx 3650, 15,400, climbing flight level 190.
FedEx 3650, Oakland Center, climb and maintain flight level 310.
Climb and maintain flight level 310, FedEx 3650. Going all the way up to 310. So yeah, I didn't buy the 310 just because it's the same aircraft. When the 310 first came out, it had this new high-tech stuff, which was a big selling point. But I knew that they were going to update this plane to have this ACARS system. So I was like, what's the point in buying it? Transition out to 180, standard, cross-checked, all that is good. So I was like, whatever. So I never bought it. So it's nice because I was pretty much done with buying airliners, at least for a while, on the Microsoft Flight Sim, but now they're going to be releasing the 310 for free. So it's like super cool. I'm kind of excited about that because that will give me just another airliner for free in the new sim. And then X-Plane 12 is coming out, and all these planes will work in that as well. So good times coming ahead in the next 12 months for sure. Cabin pressure 17, 350 vertical speed. All that cabin pressure is good. Dad says he's heard that before. Microsoft isn't the first, by the way. First was back in 1920. The first flight sim? What do you mean? Now I'm intrigued. And for Father's Day, my other half, my better half, is going to, because my little dog is like my kid, so she is going to have him buy me an airplane for Father's Day. So my little buddy Scooter is buying me the Milvitz Cessna 310 from Microsoft Flight Simulator. So I will probably stream that airplane next Monday, since I'm going to buy it this week and learn it. I already have a Cessna 310, so it probably won't be too hard. But there's enough differences between the two models that I can justify buying it.
Force 412, level 380.
And it has very, very good reviews.
Force 412, Oakland Center, descend via the Surfer 4, arrival San Francisco, altimeter 3005.
Turn off the
Descend
seatbelts.
via the Surfer 4, arrival 3005, Ken Force 412.
And we can do econ, get things a little quieter in here in the flight deck. Don't need that anymore. So we're gonna do an approach. Do ILS 26 right. If we need a Cat 3 or a Cat 2, then we'll have to do 26 left. But 26 right still has like 200 radar altitude for minimums. I think, yeah, it's got 200 radar altitude, so good there. And FedEx parks here. I've got the new Vertical Sims Payware Ontario. So I used to park my FedEx planes down here with the old free scenery, which is actually really good freeware. But I like Vertical Sims stuff. So we'll be parking up here. We have plenty of, if I can't grease this landing with 12,000 foot runway, then there's something wrong, because I need to exit at the end anyway. So I'm not worrying about a long taxi backwards, so we're going for a grease landing. Although I don't think I have... Let me see if I have my landing rate thing turned on. Landing rate... landing rate on. And... I should be able to put up a settings mode. So that's just a test mode to see what it looks like. Is that going to be bright enough? Looks like the vertical speed is pretty dark. Let me see if I can make that a little bit brighter. Is that right? Primary color is speed. Title, no. Primary color is green. What if I make it red? That's more like a pink, isn't it? But it might show better. Let me see. It's like a 10-second delay on my laptop. I can probably make it more red. Let me try this one. See what that looks like. I could probably make it bigger too. Actually, that's pretty dark. So I'm afraid when I land, it's going to be right there, and it's not going to show it that much. How about How about purple? Dark purple. Let me see what this looks like. Oh, that's not bad. Let me increase the size. That was 70. Let me bring that up to 80. Did that do anything? Yeah, a little bit. Kind of made everything bigger. Maybe, what if I just do... Alright, so that's purple. Oh, I see, it's a top one there, so primary. Let's see what this one looks like, and I'll bump this up to 90.
Number 2132, I think was a call sign. You're loud and clear.
I don't know why it's not as bright. It's the other one. That's what's like messing me up. I can't get it to be as bright for some weird reason. Guess I'll just go with that and see what happens. I removed the background image, though. Let me see if that helps. Let me add that back, see if that makes any difference. Actually, I think that does help a little bit. So let me leave that like that, and we'll see what happens. Oh, 7 Lima Yankee, how you doing there, buddy? So I don't think the Predict works with this app that I'm using. The Predict was working before with what was it, Sim Toolkit Pro? But Sim Toolkit Pro was killing my FPS, so I had to find an alternative. Matter of fact, none of that is on. There we go. So that overlay up top is that new freeware, which has zero impact on my FPS. So that's why I like it. Sim Toolkit Pro is really an awesome program, but for whatever reason, it just eats up my processor like crazy. It's not worked for months. Oh wait, I missed something here. The Commodore had one before Microsoft did. A flight simulator. Interesting. If you have a link, I'd like to look that up. All right, we are in CR cruise mode. Let's do our TCAS here for normal. But yeah, 7 Lima Yankee, the Predict is not going to work right now. I'll have to look up, I bet I can find like an OBS plugin of some sort that will actually have a landing rate prediction. I'll have to look that up. Scroll further up. Okay, Microsoft isn't the first. First was back in 1920s. The first actual flight sim, the first actual flight sim was the Link Trainer in the 1920s. Oh, you're right, I did miss that. The Link Trainer. Let me pull that up on my Firefox here. Link Trainer. I guess I should probably search Flight Trainer. Flight Trainer 1920s. Let's see what Google says. Oh wow. I'll show you guys this stuff here. Oh, this is hilarious. Check this out. This is what Das is talking about. That is incredible. The world's first commercially built flight simulator. It was commercially built? The Link Trainer Blue Box. It was a great-grandfather of all modern flight simulators. It was made from scrap parts. Wow. I had no idea, man. Thanks for showing me that. That's really cool.
Air Force 412, contact NorCal approach 121.3.
121.3, Air Force 412.
They used it in pilot training programs. It's just like World War I type stuff. Wow. Stupid commercials. Yeah. Punch that roll. Pneumatic system from player piano control sequence of lights on the underside of the wings to spell out advertising messages. Ha! He added a set of small but loud organ pipes and controlled by the roll. Wow. That is really cool.
Air Force 412, NorCal approach, advise PA to cell tether 3005.
First Link Navy flight simulator.
Air Force 412, select ILS, runway 28 left.
More than 500,000 airmen were taught by the Link Trainer. No kidding. Wow. You know, that's why they say you can learn something new every day. I just learned something new. $500,000. Wait a minute, that can't be what it's sold for. I mean, I guess so. We'll go and become world renowned during use of vitals. It's estimated that no less than 500,000 new. Oh, okay. I don't think that's dollars. That's how many were made, I guess. Yeah, that makes. I guess so. That's. Huh. All right, let's go back to the sim. That is super cool though, Das. And Coast Pilot says his dad was a Link trainer during World War II. No kidding. So, wait a minute. My dad used to say, "I'll be damned if you survive his sortie, but die due
FedEx
to."
3650. Contact LA Center 133.2. We'll see ya.
LA Center 133.2. FedEx 3650. We'll see ya. 133.2. As soon as you change frequencies, you want to wait a few seconds, make sure that you're not stepping on someone. Where am I at? I'm not even on the map yet. LA Center, FedEx 3650, flight level 310.
FedEx 3650, LA Center, roger.
Sounded excited. My dad used to say, "I'll be damned if you survive a sortie, but die to fog at the home base." I know, right? So when you say your dad was a Link trainer during World War II, was he someone that operated the actual trainer to help train the pilots, or was your dad a pilot during World War II? Your dad or your granddad? You missed more than Commodore? Yeah, you know me, I'll miss all sorts of stuff in chat. Just gotta repeat stuff for me. And Dad says, and my grandfather messed around on a buddy's old Unix system that had a sim design back in the early 60s. Microsoft didn't make their first till 1982, I believe. I remember the Commodore 64 or something like that. 7 Lima Yankee says, looks like JJ the jet plane. Right? No screens or graphics, but it was the first sim and some move too. Oh no, man, it's super cool. I mean, just having your hands-on tactile training is really good. That's why I prefer having, a module cockpit in my home sim, because I like throwing switches. And VR is fun, but you don't get to really physically throw switches. I like being able to throw switches. Let me see here. So Coast Pilot's dad operated the trainer, and your dad was older than most dads. Oh, okay. So how old are you, Coast Pilot? I know you've told me before, but I have a bad memory. I think he's calling you ancient. I guess we'll find out. You're 57? With a sad face. I'm 50, so you're only a little bit older than me. I'm 50. I turned 51 in October. I'm a Libra. I think Das is the baby of the group here. 7 Lima Yankees. I think he's around our age too. So did you hear that, 7 Lima Yankee, earlier when I said that Microsoft in Inibuilds is releasing their A310 in November? Were you around for that? I can't remember. You're 30. That's right. Because about says my dad had polio growing up, so he did World War II service stateside. Well, he was definitely doing something that saved lives. Training the pilots to go out there and do their sorties is very, very important to make sure they get back home. I bet he had some awesome stories, though. Das is usually the old fart. You're older than 7 Lima Yankee? Oh. I'll pick it up. I like free. Yes, sir. Free's my middle name. All right. Altitude at Ontario is 944. So we'll set this for 1,000. Sometimes they'll give me a instruction to cross Palmdale, like 10 miles northwest of Palmdale at level 240, so we're going to have to add a waypoint. So the reciprocal of this is the Palmdale radial 295. So it's actually, I don't need reciprocal, I just need that 295. So to add a waypoint, because this is 35.6 miles between Lando and Palmdale. So 10 miles before Palmdale, since there's no waypoint, we're going to have to add one. So we'll just come down here and we'll do Palmdale.
Roger.
On that heading of 295, and we want 10 miles. So 10 miles in this direction from Palmdale. So we'll click over top of Palmdale, which will put it before it. And I know it's the 1451, so we'll just use that. And then we got PMD 3, clear, and then That's 10 miles. Go to plan. And see, now we have a waypoint that's 10 miles before Palmdale. So now all I gotta do is go in there and we'll add 240. So now we got a waypoint 240, which is 10 miles. So we haven't gotten that instruction yet, but I'm just planning for it. Second flight plan, in case we need to do anything with that, we can do Ontario. So then we have something to work with if we need to change something up. Do a quick check. Celsius. Cabin altitude 53. So that is correct. Fuel is even and balanced. All right, all good there. Das is turning 35 this summer. Oh, happy birthday, because I'll forget unless you tell me again. Man, just the technology, it's just mind-blowing how much technology has exploded during our lifetime. I mean, it's incredible. I can't keep up with it. These young people, like, they just know how things work. Like, it's sad. Like, that's how you know when you're getting old, when you have to go to the young people to show you how to work a freaking phone.
Southwest 144 Vegas departure, radar contact, climb and maintain, level 190.
Got sort of a riddle puzzle for all here. I'm born in the summer, but also scientifically and historically on 2 separate dates. How is this possible? Well, it's not leap year, I don't think. Does leap year have anything to do with it? Coast pilot says he knows it. You're from the future. Imagine controlling an airliner from your home. Real world pilots work from home. You know, I don't think that is all that far-fetched. I mean, they're talking about autonomous flight that they'll be doing with cargo initially. But I'm not sure if we'll see that in... I mean, I'm sure we'll see it in our lifetime to where cargo will be autonomous, but I'm not sure about passengers. All right, well, he hasn't given me a top of descent.
Number 567 Delta, SoCal, Irvine, call altimeter 29er, 89er.
So we don't have to worry about that one. So let's just delete that restriction.
FedEx 3650, descend and maintain flight level 240.
Descend and maintain flight level 240, FedEx 3650. All right, let's go update our winds for our descent planning here. Insert. Okay. And we'll set up our radar for below. And it's pretty cloudy, at least that's the weather report. Let me get D8 real fast. ONT. Altimeter 29.
FedEx 3650, connect to LA Center 125.27.
LA Center 125.27, FedEx 3650. 25. Clouds are just popping in here. 2527. LA Center, FedEx 3650, leaving flight level 280 for 240.
FedEx 3650, LA Center, low cross Magic at 14,000, the Palmdale altimeter 29er 89er.
Cross Magic at 14,000, 29er 89er, FedEx 3650.
Southwest 1637, connect Denver Center 127.02.
I think I got Magic's. Magic
12702, 2702.
That's fine. Looks like we're going to be doing that ILS, so I'm going to have to brief that ILS here in a moment. And we'll have to get minimum set up and all that stuff. Not due to leap year. All right, what's the answer, Das? Inquiring minds want to know. Ontario's weather. Ontario's ATIS 124. 35. Or no, 25. 124.
Southwest 1637, review this transmission, connect Denver Center 127.02.
53 Zulu. Wind variable at 6. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 1,800. 2,600 scattered. Temperature 23. Dew point 14. Altimeter 29er 89er. Arriving and departing runways 26 left, 26 right. Visual approach is in use. ILS runway 26 left approach in use. VFR departures contact clear and livery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignment, hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact, you have information, Bravo.
Alright, so they're using 26 left, but they are arriving and departing both 26 left, 26 right. So since 26 right is not closed, I'll go ahead and request that when we are ready to get that far. SoCal approach 127.0 is usually what we deal with here, so get that on the ready, and the ILS frequencies. So 109.7. 258. 109.7. 258. Missed approach climbed to 22. Then climbing left to 4,000. And if he says I can't do that approach for whatever reason.
No, I just did. Southwest 144, LA Center 133.2.
then this misapproach procedure is exactly the same. So we're good there. It's all good. It's definitely going to be an ILS approach though. Turn our seatbelts back on here. And 2989. For our pressure. Add a little bit of a speed brake here. And we want ONT, Ontario.
LA Center, good afternoon, Southwest 144, level 190 on the radar 2.
Southwest 144, LA Center, climb and maintain for level 280.
Print that.
280, Southwest 144.
Number 567, Delta, connect Burbank Tower, 118.7.
Need to get down.
FedEx 3650, contact SoCal 135.4.
SoCal 135.4, FedEx 3650. 135.4. SoCal approach. FedEx 3650 Heavy, Ziggy 7, leaving 14,500 for 14,000. Current with Bravo. Request the ILS 26 right approach from Pettis.
Southwest 3650 Heavy. SoCal approach the Ontario altimeter. Stand by one sec. FedEx 3650 Heavy, the Ontario altimeter 29er 89er. You can expect that to set and maintain 10,000.
29er 89er, descend, maintain 10,000, and I can plan on that. FedEx 3650 Heavy.
FedEx 3650, I want to clarify, you said right or left?
Right, 26 right, FedEx 3650 Heavy.
Roger.
Okay, do lights, and we'll turn that off. We're coming into mountains, so we'll turn on terrain. Looking at 26 right. Decision height 1026. DA 135. Compute.
FedEx 3650 Heavy, descend and maintain 8,000.
Descend and maintain 8,000, FedEx 3650 Heavy. Slats. And we're going for a greaser landing. See what happens. VREF 128. Okay.
FedEx 3650 Heavy, descend and maintain 6,000.
Descend and maintain 6,000, FedEx 3650 Heavy.
Southwest 144, descend via the Angel for arrival. FedEx 3650 Heavy, cross Pettis at or above 3,600, cleared ILS for my 26 right approach.
Cross Pettis at or above 3,600, cleared ILS 26 right approach, FedEx 3650 Heavy. Flaps there. Switch to ILS since we get to Pettis. And tower for 26 right. It's 120.6. Ground is 0.9er. We're still above the glide slope. It's alright, we can chase it down. It's looking at variable at 6. Do ILS. Do land. Alright, auto brakes, spoilers are armed. Okay. And missed approach is 4,000 preset. So missed 2200 left turn to 4,000. So be to Paradise VR. Okay. The left turn, so we don't have to worry about the mountains. So turn that off for now. Elevation is 944, so 2,000 feet above that. We'll say 1, 2, so 3,000. We'll slow down here. It's 3,000. Slow down to 150. lower the gear because that might help.
FedEx 3650 Heavy, contact Ontario Tower 120.6. Good ahead.
Ontario Tower 120.6, FedEx 3650 Heavy, see ya. Alright, over to Tower. Ontario Tower, FedEx 3650 Heavy, establishing a localizer 26 right.
FedEx 3650 Heavy, Ontario Tower, runway 26 right, clear to land.
26 right, clear to land, FedEx 3650 Heavy. Alright, we are good. Right on cue. Roll down to, I don't know, maybe Delta. See if this landing thing works. Alright, autopilot off, my plane. Is this thing ever gonna land? I'm trying to grease it, so okay. There we go. Oh, I forgot I had my other plug-in installed. That shows 260 if you print it. I don't think that one's correct. Just gonna roll down to the end, turn on some brake fan. It seemed a lot softer than 260. Okay, we'll exit down here at Delta.
FedEx 3650, taxi November to the ramp, remain this frequency.
November to parking with you, FedEx 3650 Heavy, we'll see you. Turn off the landing lights, strobes. Pitot heat off. Ignition normal, don't need the APU, we're going to shut her down. Looks like a good enough place as any, I reckon. those lights, turn off the seat belts. Don't need fuel pumps anymore. Don't need oxygen. Turn that off. And we'll go to FedEx here. Get credit for the flight. See, that shows 104 feet per minute. So that's what my A-car is. I'm going to go with that. That looks a lot better. So we'll log the flight plan there, or the flight. Do a replay.
Disconnected.
All right, let me see what I missed here. I can help though by saying it's not these past guesses. Partial birth surgery, born at midnight, okay. Leap year, yes, people guessed there after being told summer. While being born, mother saw my face, had doctor push me back at it, right? Born on a plane crossing Dateline. North side of the mountains, clear sky, visibility unlimited, south side, ceiling 150, visibility less than a quarter mile. I know that was crazy. That replay is worthy, absolutely. Yeah, we'll do a replay here in just a second. Alright, all that is... Turn off the galley. Turn that off. Don't need external power. It's a big old bus. It's not none of those guesses. Co-worker is the one that came up with the bake longer one. Yeah, that was definitely a greaser. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this plane or its brother, like its bigger brother, the A310, coming to Microsoft Flight Sim. That's gonna be pretty nice free gift in November. Let's try one more replay. These clouds are crazy. Yeah, this is a nice airport. Vertical Sim did. There's more cargo up here too. Terminal's nicely done. So what's the answer to ask if I shut her down? Or did you already say? I might have missed it. Inquiring minds want to know. Next Monday, as long as I feel comfortable enough with the new C310, Cessna 310, I'll probably stream that next Monday. We'll see. It didn't say was wanting more guesses. I don't think you're going to get any more guesses. Oh, he added tractors. Interesting 180. Seven Lima Yankee, man. You got to start flying your Hornet again, buddy. That last update they did a couple days ago has dramatically improved the targeting pod capabilities. Like everything is crystal clear now, and they've made it to where like the heat signatures on the FLIR is just incredible. Like the engine of a vehicle, if the engine's warm, it will show the engine is hotter than like the rest of the vehicle. It's incredible what they've done with the targeting pod on the Hornet. You haven't went kaboom with the Hornet yet? I flew in our group flight yesterday. I got shot down 3 times. So don't feel bad about getting shot down during practice or whatever. It's all part of it though. Go through the territory. So it's due to separate calendars. Solar day is 23 hours, 53 minutes or something. You were born at 2357, so 1157. So per the solar calendar to the Greg Jordan, I'm born on the next day. I don't know if anyone would have guessed that, buddy. It's this difference that gives us the leap day need, but based on the comparison, I'm actually a few minutes into the next solar day. Interesting. Unfortunately, this hasn't worked on my folks in trying to get twice the presents, right? But your uncle, who was born the day after me, says it makes him happy. That is cool, though. That is an interesting tidbit of information. But yeah, John, break out your Hornet, man. Let's do some practice flying. Get you set up from the carrier. He asked your mom to make me wait while she was in labor. That's funny. You learn this scientific fact as it ruins her ability to poke at them. Anyhow, all right, guys, I am out. It's a good time. It's a good flight. Appreciate the resub, guys. Coach Pilot, if you're still here. And we'll see you all. I'll probably do a random stream later this week. Actually, that's really going to be up in the air if I do a random stream because I've got a bunch of people that's going to be here starting Wednesday. So I might not stream again until next Monday. But be on the bolo, be on the lookout for a possible random stream this week. Otherwise, same bat time, same bat channel next Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern. All right, y'all. Catch you soon. Chase out. Thanks.
Yosemite Vertical grass cleared, visual 26, 340
50 now.
350 on the heading, yeah, 4250.
Dallas 4657, contact approach 123.85.
2385, Skyline 4657.
American 1662, continue right hand turn, please, heading 350.
350, American 1662.
Dallas 509, uniform, turn right, right turn, heading 040, vector sequence.
Right turn 040, Skyline 509 uniform.
Dallas 509, uniform, thank you. Descend and maintain 11,000.
Descend and maintain 11,000, Skyline 509 uniform.
American 1662, after you've slowed, it looks like you have, or correction, at 12,000 reduced speed to 210.
At 12, 210 on the speed, American 1662.
Great. American 1662, thanks. After you slow to 210 at 12, then descend and maintain 11,000.
And then down to 11,000, American 1662.